Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart with Test Driven TV. You're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, but we have done a 1970s retro graphic makeover on our long-term test 2022 Ford Maverick. So we're gonna do a full walk around and talk about all of the details and how we did it. I knew from the very start when I ordered this truck that I had intended on doing some kind of graphic customization. It's just in my blood. It's what I do. And so the inspiration that really got this project rolling was when I was at the SEMA show last fall and I saw the Bronco Sport freewheeling concept vehicle that was done. And that graphic theme was based on the 1978 to 1981 freewheeling package that Ford did on the F-150, the Bronco, even vans and Pintos. It was a very 1970s over-the-top graphic package that came in a lot of different colors and a lot of different themes. And so when I saw that on a modern day vehicle and saw how that interplay really worked, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a shot. The color and the execution that you see here was inspired by a number of other things. First of all, right here you can see it. This t-shirt, I had this very same t-shirt back in the same era that these vehicles were being made by Ford, OP, and this very same color. And so when I thought about this color and this shirt, I just really knew that this was something that could be done. I really just fell in love with it. And so the color palette here is based on the rust and the earth tones that were very popular in the 1970s, particularly the late 70s and early 1980s. And there's also another little inspiration that's very personal to me that played into the coloring and the layout on this truck. So what are the parts and pieces of this makeover? The first thing that was done was the graphics package. Now this package is made up of Oracal 951 vinyl. You can buy it in rolls. It comes in a lot of different colors, and that's how I was able to tailor the color palette exactly to what I wanted. The vinyl is very workable. It's a sign vinyl. This has a 10-year lifespan according to the company. I've used it many times on other projects. Designed on Photoshop and executed with paper patterns with final cutting done by hand, it was a project that took a couple of weekends. It was applied to the sides of the vehicle in the same style and the same elemental presentation as the freewheeling concepts. And that graphic also goes down the hood, as you can see. I really wanted something bold that really popped off that hood and gave this really solid deep color some relief. One of the things you might notice is that the way these graphics are cut around the door handles, the fender openings, the XL emblem on the side of the truck has a very OEM sort of appearance and look, and that's what I was going for. I wanted this to look just like something Ford might have offered on their vehicle. On the front grille, a white stripe was applied into the middle of the grille to break up that big sea of black and sort of tie into the colors we have here. But the big thing you might have noticed are these white steelies. I really love steel wheels, so that was the thing at the outset, and I really thought that having these white with black center caps really ties into that 1970s look and theme. If you were around back then, Subaru Bratz, Ford Broncos, Toyota pickup trucks, Ford Couriers, all of these vehicles at that time had color palettes very similar to this, and they had white steel wheels quite often as standard equipment. So that was really where the inspiration came to get these wheels white. The makeover is made complete right here at the back of the truck with white vinyl lettering that was put on here in anticipation of this graphics package. It was all meant to be a complete picture from the start. And I also added some chrome lettering that shows the name of the truck that I've given it, my personal name, Oso Azul, which is Spanish for blue bear. Just sort of the personality that immediately came to me when I got this truck and I gave it that name. So this is the project. In all, it cost about $300 to do the vinyl graphics for materials and paint for the wheels. Now I did paint these wheels. I did not do a powder coat. If I had intended to keep these wheels forever with this truck, powder coating definitely the way to go. In my case, we just did spray painting, masking them exceptionally well and doing a quality job on them. I intend to get custom wheels for this truck when these tires are spent, so I didn't really want to go to the expensive difficulty of having them powder coated. So love it, hate it, I don't care. It all pays the same for YouTube traffic and ad showing. So comment down below whatever you think. If you've got questions, I'd be happy to answer them. A lot of technical stuff went into this that was almost too technical and laborious to do videos on, but I'd be glad to answer your questions if you see any of these things that you might want to do yourself or just wonder why the hell I did that. We have a lot of Maverick content. We've got a full playlist that's linked down below, and that has all of our technical, our how-to, our test drive videos that we've done on the Maverick. A lot of content. And that includes the most recent videos that were the installation of these Maverick letters, the tray style all-weather floor mats on the inside, an unboxing and installation video on those, as well as the Fitz accessory kit, which I use. So all of that stuff can be found on our playlist. Also right there, now that we're at the end of our video, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel right there and stay tuned for everything we do.